All right, now for the moment that you've all been waiting for, our surprise guest. And, we need music. You know how like usually when guests come out
Right? Right.
and they'll play a
They have to
song.
come out from the green room, right? Bring them out.
Yeah, and they'll play a song that's like specific to that person. Maybe we'll have to put that in the
I
line.
think we can make that
Yeah,
happen.
I mean, oh wait, did you pop in already? All right, and here she is.
Here she is.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
It's our senior warden,
Surprise.
Melissa
Surprise.
Morgenweck.
Well, you are
Woohoo!
surprised. I'm surprised. I didn't know it was going to be you. So
Oh.
you kept that for me too.
Double surprise.
Well,
Yay.
actually, she didn't know that it was going to be her until
Her either. The best kind of surprise you
Yeah.
get, right?
Yes.
We pulled
Oh, there's music. Oh, I've won the Price is Right.
I know. So that's what.
we're taking this to new levels.
I know, really.
Oh my gosh! Actually, that would be amazing. Like to have a game show element.
Oh,
Oh my
wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just,
I am 100% behind that. I may not know The View, but I sure know game shows.
Mm.
that would be fun, actually, to have a game show. Yeah. All right. So maybe we'll do that another week. All right.
Do you have a favorite game show, Michael?
Oh boy, probably. I used to love The Price is Right. I remember as a kid when I'd be home from school, just like loving it. And sometimes that would be the reason why I'd stay home from school, is just to pretend to be sick so that I could watch The Price is Right with Bob Barker.
Well, with this
OG.
kind of gallery view, I'm thinking of like Hollywood Squares or something. If they could, yeah, I'm thinking of Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, we need like Alf in one corner, and
Yeah, right. Well, it could be St. Peter in one corner.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's right. Yeah.
There he is.
But
Oh my
one of the
God.
subjects cannot be Bible trivia because
Oh
he
yeah.
would kick all our behinds in that
Yeah,
category.
or woodworking probably either.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa, a lot of people are saying that they like your hair.
Right. Isn't it like she's fly, right? It's really nice.
I went yesterday and got 5 inches taken off. My hairstylist, she was going to go like longer than I said. No, just do it. Just do it. Because and in fact, this was the one appointment I canceled right before we all had to go into quarantine. I knew at the time, I was already regretting it at the time because I was in much need for it. So it just felt so good yesterday to get this done. And it's like, I feel like 10 pounds of weight have been.
What was the experience like in the salon?
It was really good. And in fact, one of the things I thought was interesting was that, and I didn't do this, but she did it with her clients the day before. They happen to have an outside terrace space. And so she offers up to some people, if they want to do it outdoors, she'll do it outdoors for them.
Oh, very nice.
But it was, I felt good there. And I have to say also this past week was also the first time I started taking the subway again. Also, I didn't anticipate taking it so soon. But I had a doctor's appointment. I guess it was last Friday. I had a doctor's appointment a week ago Friday, and that was the first time I took the subway, and I felt comfortable doing it. And I did again yesterday as well. So,
All right.
it's
Baby
been
steps.
so far all good. Yeah, all good experiences.
Good.
I love the idea of an outside haircut, but I hate the idea of walking through a cloud of someone else's hair blowing down the street into my face. That sounds terrible. I can just imagine that.
Yeah, that's very considerate of you, Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah, always thinking of others.
yeah. Or of other people's hair in my face.
That's all right. I know, which is very unpleasant.
Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, just really quick, a couple of people have said, or Rodney said, the Family Feud would be a fun match game, which actually I don't think I know the match game, but we'll explore future games that we can play. All right. So we're going to do our 10 rapid fire questions. So Melissa, just don't overthink it, but just shout out the first thing that comes into your mind. All right. Who is your dream dinner party guest and why?
Would probably be Jane Austen, because I'm a Jane Austen fanatic. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, this is a mug that Gary gave me. We were drinking coffee, but this happened to be here. So Yeah,
That's
I would
fun.
say Jane Austen.
Wait, so what's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Um, Pride and Prejudice is,
Yeah.
but I love Emma. I love Persuasion. Those are probably my top three.
Yeah. Did you watch the Pride and Prejudice movies, the various ones?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have a
In
favorite?
fact, I have to tell you, when a Jane Austen movie would come out in these recent years, I would go alone because I just didn't want to. I would go multiple times, but the first time I would usually go alone because I needed to just have that experience.
Yeah, it's your
Oh.
thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was like I don't want to deal with having to deal with anyone else's schedule or any like just I have to go alone. It's like that's my Jane Austen ritual.
Wow.
That's how I am when there is an all you can eat Maryland steamed crab special. I have to go alone so that nobody
Yeah.
will disturb my eating time with conversation. Um, Wait, but Melissa, do you have a favorite Pride and Prejudice movie out of curiosity?
Oh, you know what? I like different ones for different reasons. I mean, I love the obviously the series from the '90s with Colin Firth and uh, why am I going blank on her name? The one who played. In fact, I'm going blank on her name. The one who played Jane. Oh, Jennifer L. I think that's her name. She actually recently, though, during this time of quarantine, she for her fans, she did on YouTube reading Jane Austen from her car. And every day she would go to her car and read a few chapters of the book, which was just a very funny, and she did all the voices. It
Oh my
was just a
God.
very sort of like clever gift to her fans. And that was more than probably 25 years after they did that series. You can look it up on YouTube
Oh, I'm gonna
and
look
listen
that
to
up.
her read the book online.
Yeah, fun. All right. Okay.
I do like the Keira Knightley one though, too. I do like that
Yeah,
one as
I know
well.
that was good. That was a
Yeah.
good one. That was a good one. All right, your favorite chore, household chore.
I hate household chores. Um, and
You're
I'm I'm stealing this line from somebody else, but during this time also just being remote and at home, it just feels like we're doing dishes 80% of the time. 80% of my life right now is doing dishes, I feel like. So
Mm.
okay. All right. So you can't even go there. It's just you
I
hate.
hate house cleaning. I hate it. It's like it's a chore.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what is always in your bag?
What is always in my bag?
Hmm.
Um, I would say uh, lipstick or lip balm. Lip balm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I have lip balm in like every single one of my bags just to make sure that
Yeah.
I have.
Actually, nowadays also the second thing, reading glasses.
Yeah. Yep, that's a reality.
Solidarity, my
Yeah,
friend, in
yeah, yeah,
solidarity.
Okay.
yeah.
What's something that people often get wrong about you?
That initially I think I come across as really serious and they don't think I have a sense of humor. And I actually do have a sense, I
Mm.
definitely have a sense of humor that sometimes catches them off guard.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's true. When I first met you, I was a little intimidated. But then I learned that you're really hilarious,
Yes.
and, uh, and that's been great. All right, what's the last TV show that you binge watched?
Oh, we watched Space Force on Netflix, Space Force, the one with John Malkovich and
Mhm.
Steve Carell. It
Ah,
and it's funny because that's normally not the type of show that Gary and I binge watch together, but we really thought it was funny. It reminded me like of the old airplane movies.
Mm.
yeah. I know Jimmy started watching that. He said it was funny. All right, what book is on your nightstand?
The book on my nightstand right now, and it's funny that you know there's a book on my nightstand, is The Talented Mr. Ripley because it's a library book, which I finished months ago. I belong to a reading group at the New York Public Library location. It's the Grand Central location.
Mhm, mhm.
And I just haven't been able to return the book because the library, I guess the libraries are open now, but I keep looking at the book saying, gee, I hope I don't get like a huge fine for this book. But That's the book. It was read. It was
Good,
completed months
okay.
ago, and it just needs to go back to the library.
All right, what's your favorite meal?
Um, Boy, there are so many. I'm going to say, though, anything that's pork related, like a pork chop or a pork loin or
Mm,
smoked pork.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. Your favorite movie, if it was on, that you would never turn past?
that would be Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, okay.
We're back to Pride and
The
Prejudice.
theme, the theme
I
here.
also, though, I will say outside of that, one of my favorite movies is The Shawshank Redemption. I like that one.
Oh,
oh, that's a good
And
one.
that is one that I would stop to, yeah.
yeah, that's a good one. All right, a snapshot of an ordinary moment that brings you joy.
Well, right now, I will say we ended up getting some new outdoor furniture for where right now I'm in my apartment, but the majority of my time right now has been spent out in my childhood home. And so we got new patio furniture because we wanted to be able to enjoy the outdoors this summer. And all of us have just been just loving sitting out there. It's just a very active backyard with birds. We have this bird feeder. We've got little rabbits running around. We have chipmunks. It's just it's very peaceful and very entertaining. And I do have to say, like, sort of a gift of this time is actually being out in nature. And I do find it very healing right now.
Mm.
And we've all really, we one of the other gifts of this time also is that usually I'm out there with at least another sister, and we'll just stop during the day to eat lunch outdoors together. And that's just not something that I was doing in the regular, grind of work life. And we're usually having most of our dinners out there too. And I think one of the other things this time of year also that's been lovely is that it heads toward twilight and evening. We're seeing the lightning bugs rise up from the,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's just really sort of appreciating nature right now.
I saw a lightning bug here in Manhattan for like the first time. You don't see that often in Manhattan,
They're
right?
probably in Central Park, I'm
In the park,
guessing.
yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
All along Fifth Avenue on the park. If you're on the park
Okay.
side at night, you'll
Yeah.
see them. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We have them at General Seminary, but they're wearing cassocks, so it's hard to see the light.
Yeah. Those high Anglo-Catholic
You
They're
know,
high up on the candle.
bugs. All right, last question, Melissa. What are you deeply grateful for right now?
Oh, right now I am deeply grateful for the support that my cousin Carol and my cousin Anita have been giving to our family during this time as we care for my father. It's just as difficult as this time is. It's just having that extra support has just been truly a gift.
Yeah, yeah, that is. I can tell. Well, I've seen like I think it's like Amy or Eileen. They post on Facebook. Sometimes post
Yeah,
photos of your family, and
yeah,
it's such a gift to have like loving family around you.
yeah,
yeah.
Not
yeah,
everybody
to
has
get
that.
together like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say also the fact that we're able to lean on each other during this time too has been really, as difficult as the time is, it's a powerful moment in our life as a family. So I'm acutely aware of that. So
uh, yeah. That's something that like just that Jimmy and I've been talking about quite a lot. Is just these different sort of passages and transitions of life, particularly from life to death. And it's like one of those things that I think I meant about like the families you guys grew up in, or but I guess even just our Western culture. It feels like we just don't face death well,
Yeah.
yeah,
and like coming to grips with whether it's like our own mortality or the mortality of those that we love. Whereas I feel like maybe in some other cultures, and obviously I think in other generations, they just did that more gracefully. It feels like, and so and
yeah.
yet, yeah.
There's a dignity to it as well, and I think we're just afraid to talk about it also.
Yeah.
But just as there's a beauty to when someone is giving birth to life, there's a connection there. There's a connection that, because this in itself is almost like a birthing process into the next life. So,
I love that image of like I mean both like in birth, like the midwife, helping to bring this like
yeah.
that idea of like a midwife.
Yeah, these transitions, right? These
Yeah.
really meaningful transitions. Yeah.
It's a real grace.
On
Yeah.
a lighter note, though, I will say that my brother has joked that sometimes he feels like this feels like a weird plot line for a movie, because we're on like at least 11 weeks. Like, it's the most time we have siblings have spent together under the house where we grew up, and it does feel sometimes like a weird, plot to a movie also.
Right. Do you find yourselves like reverting back to like your childhood?
Well, I think that always happens when you gather for like, for a holiday or whatever else. But
Yeah.
we learn to recognize each other's strengths through this process, because everybody has different strengths.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, Melissa, thanks for sharing with us and for being
Yeah, thanks for being our guest today.
Yeah, and it was also fun doing the readings this morning.
Yeah.
Nice, right?
I know. You got to see a little bit about like how the sausage gets
I
made.
did. I got to see the behind the scenes.
I know. Yeah. And Michael, thanks for joining us
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
It's great to be here. It's a little early, but I'm glad to be here.
I know. I mean, talk
Oh,
about
that's right.
commitment.
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about your.
I got up at 5:45 today.
Wow.
And today
Wow.
is Eliza's birthday, by the way. I was supposed to announce that earlier. I failed as a parent, but I'm announcing it now. Eliza turns
Happy birthday.
13 today. I have two
Oh my
teenagers now.
gosh. Oh, happy
Wow.
birthday, Eliza. And you know what? I think too that Michael had a birthday last week, right?
I did on Wednesday. Yeah, I
Ah,
did.
happy birthday to you too.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, and because I feel like we said we sang happy birthday to the July birthdays, but I think I think I don't know if you guys were.
Well, we would have watched it on YouTube instead of
Yeah,
on
yeah. Oh, yeah.
July.
That was it. You would have
I
watched.
mean, we love St. Peter's, but
Not that much.
not that much. I'm on vacation.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what I think we should do? I think we should sing happy birthday to both Michael and Eliza.
Oh, wow.
Okay, ready? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta pull out my guitar.
Oh, good. We've got musical
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I
accompaniment.
gotta pull out my
Well,
guitar.
there you go.
I've
Good
tried,
thing.
I've tried several times to pull out the guitar and I can never quite get the right chord. Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
Happy
Happy birthday,
dear
dear
Michael
Michael
and
and
Eliza. Anyone else
Eliza.
we may have forgotten?
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
Thank you. Wow. That was incredible. I've never had a birthday song like that before.
Never,
wasn't that
right?
worth getting up early for? Wasn't that worth
Yeah.
getting up early for, Michael?
I don't even need my second cup of coffee now. I'm ready to go.
Well, you've got a lot of happy birthdays here on the chat, Martha, and everyone's saying happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, blessings on you guys. It was good to be
Yeah.
with you this morning.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, so good to check in again with you, Melissa. I haven't
I
seen
know.
you.
Good to see your face. All right. Cool.
Well, I'm going back to bed.
All right. Well,
All right. Good. Would you say like good morning, good night to you, Michael, as you head back to sleep?
Mitch is asking us to. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, have a good week, everyone.
All right.
Thank you, Melissa. We will see you next Sunday. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.